Welcome guys to Allston City. This is the Paradise Lounge. It's one of the first well-known venues in the area and one of the only ones that has survived so far. The Paradise Rock Club opened up on September 22nd, 1977. Because of its small capacity, up-and-coming bands new to Boston, bands that were sick of playing house shows, sick of playing living rooms, sick of playing the smaller venues, came here to play. Some of the well-known artists that were playing: Aerosmith, AC/DC, Joan Jett, Billy Idol. Hope you guys enjoy the tour. Let's head to our next place.
Now, the next stop on our tour, we have Wonder Bar. Now, Wonder Bar was previously known as Bun Ratty's, which was a music venue that was known for hosting music acts that eventually became famous, such as Aerosmith, Bruce Springsteen, and Stevie Ray. Bun Ratty's was renamed Wonder Bar in 2005. Now, during the day, Wonder Bar serves food, but come nighttime, it plays various types of music ranging from DJs, hip-hop, and funk. Now, off to our next stop.
What's going on, guys? This is our third stop on the tour. This is what would be the infamous Harper's Ferry, one of the very first rock venues out here, right after the close of venues like Threat in Kenmore Square. Harper's Ferry opened in 1970. They had a very closeness to the blues scene, which eventually led to their interest in the Boston hardcore scene. And so, for 40 years, Harper's Ferry hosted an annual blues fest, as well as various hardcore shows, as well as various other up-and-coming rock bands. Some of them being Steven Tyler, Dropkick Murphys, Maroon 5, The Casualties, Fall Out Boy, and Converge. If anybody has ever seen the video for Allston City, they know Harper's Ferry. That video was based around this venue. Sadly, in 2010, the company went under and was then retitled Brighton Music Hall. Let's hit our next stop.
So on our next stop, we have Twin Donuts, which is located on the intersection of Cambridge Street and Brighton Avenue. Now, both of these streets were created in the 1850s. The purpose of this was because this street led to the stockyards, because back in those days, most of Brighton was used as slaughter yards. Now, before Twin Donuts existed, it was known as a service organization called Oddfellows Hall. And in 1959, George Pathis created Twin Donuts, and the year after, he got licensing so that he was able to open more locations all across the tri-state area. Twin Donuts is historically important because many famous bands would eat here the night after they performed. On to our next stop.
What's going on, guys? This is our fifth stop on our tour. We are now at the intersection of Franklin Street, Cambridge Street, and Harvard Ave. And as you can see, our venue doesn't exist anymore. So this building is one of the first new buildings to be put up at the end of the 19th century. It was Allston's first town hall. In the late 60s, early 70s, it was commandeered by music gatherers and was formed into a venue called the Groggery. Behind us, we have the first Allston-Brighton Railroad Depot. People would come in from out of town, would get off right here, and then come to the venue. This venue was specifically important for any new band that they couldn't cut it on the bigger stages. They couldn't sell out the Paradise or Grey Scott or any other of the larger venues out here. So they came here instead. Unfortunately, by 1980, the venue was shut down and now depicts what Allston Village is. Let's head to our last stop.
For our last stop on the tour, we have the location of what was the old firehouse. Now, This building is located on Harvard Avenue, and the significance of that is Harvard Avenue used to be part of the old Great Roxbury Highway, and that was important because back in those days, the highway was occupied by many wealthy people, so it was important that they had a fire station nearby. This building in the late 1980s was moved to what is now Cambridge Street, right across from Twin Donuts. As you can see now, the building is clearly aged. There's ivy growing on the sides. The building is still operational. You can access it from the side door. And as you can see, it's been converted into a Brazilian immigrant center and also a karaoke bar in the basement. So why don't we go do that now?
Hey guys, so that's the end of our tour. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for checking out Allston-Rat City. It has been a pleasure. I hope you guys go out, check out a show at one of the venues, have a drink, enjoy Allston for what it is, a good time. Thanks guys.